BVN. I'm Louis Ramos.
And I'm Bhakti Atmore.
And tonight we are going to talk about the effects, risk and criticisms, and hazards of climate engineering, an application of geoengineering. We're also going to talk about ionospheric heating facilities all around the world. Such facilities as HARP, ESCAT, and SURA, and then the impacts they have on the climate all across the world. To understand what climate engineering is, you first have to know what geoengineering is. So, geological engineering, geoengineering, deals with the discovery, development, and production and use of subsurface earth resources, as well as design and construction of earthworks. Geoengineering includes areas such as mining, infrastructure, energy, and the environment.
Climate engineering, which is an application of geoengineering, is the deliberate and large-scale intervention in the Earth's climatic system with the aim of reducing global warming. The effects of climate engineering may cause foreseen or unforeseen harm upon the environment. As an example, reflective balloons, which put reflective particles in the atmosphere in an attempt to reverse some side effects of global warming, may produce a significant amount of litter in the environment. Another effect of some of the climate engineering techniques used is ozone depletion. This is caused in techniques which deplete sulfur into the stratosphere. There may also be unintended environmental consequences such as droughts and floods. However, the full effects of the climate engineering techniques is not fully known. Because the effects are unknown, climate change can lead to profound and unpredictable disruption to the climate.
The criticisms of climate engineering are related to the risk. They are largely based upon the unknown effects it can have upon the environment. One of the main risks of climate engineering is how it can dangerously change the climate. Another risk to climate engineering is the use of climate as a weapon of war. There are many criticisms of climate engineering. Among them are the fact that all resources that we spend on climate engineering can be better spent on reducing greenhouse gases. Another criticism of climate engineering is that there is often too little money spent on finding a solution. Thus, lower the cost, the greater the risk. One other criticism of climate engineering is using it as a weapon of war. It poses the question of if we have the right to change the climate and the consequences this brings us.
Now finally, we're going to talk about the hazards that climate engineering poses. The biggest hazard pressing us today is the fact that climate engineering has the power to cause serious environmental damage. It can actually end up releasing even more greenhouse gases into our atmosphere than we already have. This is a fairly straightforward and potentially extremely harmful hazard that we should all be more aware of.
The next question on people's mind is what exactly is ionospheric heating? Simply put, ionospheric heating is a technique used as a means to alter weather patterns as well as disrupt enemy communications and radar. Ionospheric heating is accomplished by a range of antennas at various facilities all around the world. Ionospheric heating is done at such facilities like HARP, ESCAT, and SURA. We will now discuss these facilities.
The pictures shown now are of HARP, High Frequency Active Auroral Research Project. It is based in Alaska and is jointly managed by the U.S. Air Force and the U.S. Navy. The purpose of HARP is to analyze the ionosphere and investigate the potential for developing ionospheric enhancement technology for radio communication and surveillance. Going beyond all the technicalities that is HARP, Dr. Rosalie Bertel describes HARP as a gigantic heater that can cause major disruption in the ionosphere, creating not just holes, but long incisions in the protective layer that keeps deadly radiation from bombarding the planet.
The next heating facility that we are going to discuss is ESCAT. ESCAT is an acronym for European Incoherent Scattered Scientific Association. ESCAT operates 3 of the highest standard facilities. ESCAT's headquarters are in Kiruna, Sweden. What this facility does is conducts research on the lower, middle, and upper atmosphere and ionosphere using incoherent scatter radar technology. It is also used to monitor instabilities in the ionosphere.
The final facility that we are going to discuss is Sura. The Sura ionospheric heating facility is based in the town of Vasily, Russia. Again, simply put, this facility is used for ionospheric research and the generation of low-frequency emission. The Sura facility is actually most similar to the facility of HAARP. One of the biggest differences being that HAARP transmits much lower energy signals compared to those given off at Sura.
Geoengineering, ionospheric heating, and its corresponding facilities are all factors that are affecting the climate. These facilities can create completely new weather patterns, control severe storms, or even make alterations of global climate. These facilities can have devastating impacts on the world's climate. These impacts can result in the destabilization of agricultural and ecosystems.
What these facilities do is bombard the atmosphere with high-frequency rays, heating up the ionosphere and consequently trapping more heat inside of our atmosphere. Scientist Dr. Nicholas Begish describes these facilities as a super powerful radio wave beaming technology that lift areas of the ionosphere by focusing a beam and heating towards those areas. Electromagnetic waves then bounce back onto Earth and penetrate everything, living and dead. It is not strange that as we, the people on this Earth, continue to advance, that global warming fastens its pace as well. They are directly related. As we advance, so does global warming. And we all know the effects of global warming. These ionospheric heating facilities are a big advancement for mankind, but they are also leading to rapidly increasing temperatures here on Earth, speeding up global warming.
These facilities are also mainly used as weapons. They are used to infiltrate enemy radio waves and then further weather in war. But at what cost? How far would they go to have the best and newest technology? To the point of extinction? Because it's pretty much where we're headed. Earth's rapidly heating up how it is now.
We're going to end tonight with some videos of some of the different effects and phenomena of the ionospheric heaters.
Welcome to EBU News.
What these facilities do is bombard the atmosphere.
Oh wait, I already pressed play.
It is not strange. People!
And then,
I'm Louis Ramos.
and I'm Bhakti.
Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York.
Unique. Tonight
There's nothing in my cup!
Okay, we need to start something. So it's too bad. Disrupt enemy communications and radar. Ionospheric heating is accomplished by a range of antennas at various facilities all over the world.
God damn.
Thank you, and this has been East Bay News.